Bill Schwab, winebuys.com, the wine guy here, and I'm here with James from Chateau Margaux, and I'm not even going to try the last name because I'm
Chateau Palmer.
Chateau Palmer, I'm sorry. Chateau Palmer from Margaux. Sorry about that. That's a little known property on the side there. This is the real deal. We've tasted the 08 Anglo Day, and we're going to the 03, which I love to do because when you talk about Bordeaux, you're talking about wines that become more approachable over time, but they're still wonderful agers, and I love the idea that wine can evolve and change. It's just not about keeping wine. If you just want to keep wine, drop your cellar down to 38 degrees and throw it in there and it'll stay pretty much the same. It's about evolving and more complexity and more depth of character. So we're going to see how the 08 compares to the 03. How do you feel, before we even get into the glass, the 03 is going to be more evolved? What's the different flavor profile we're going to be looking at between the two?
Well, they are two very, very different vintages. I'd say 2008 is more classic, and 2003 is one of these exceptional vintages. Mm-hmm. Exceptional by the weather pattern that we had. It was excruciatingly hot in 2003. That's when we had
some deaths, if I remember correctly.
We had like 15,000 deaths in Paris alone, and and of course that did have a big effect on the production itself, because it was a drought. It was very hot. It has produced wines that in their youth had this very plummy, rich, fruity flavors. And what we thought was going to happen with the 2003 is that it was probably going to age a lot quicker than any other vintage, because the acidity levels were a lot lower. Well, what we're finding now, and then
I don't see it on the nose.
No, absolutely. Well, you're absolutely right, Bill, because it's something. It just shows that nature just adapts so much better than us interfering into the development of things.
It has that beautiful rich fruit. I don't want to interrupt you, but I can't contain myself. A beautiful rich fruit, a wonderful spice, a little bit of fennel, a little bit of licorice in the background. Really, this is, to me, what Bordeaux is all about, with that little bit of age to it. It still has a wonderful fruit. All these secondary characters are coming up. I get almost a little lead pencil out of it, a little bit of the fennel, even like a little bit more of the dark licorice notes, even farther back. Mm-hmm. Wow. A lot of spice to the nose, a little bit of good herbaceousness.
And it brings out the freshness in the wine. That nice little acidity. It brings out the freshness, which we thought was something we would lose because of the weather conditions.
It's like biting into fresh fruit. I mean, it has that little bit of crispness to it, that little bit of acidity. Wow, really, really nice stuff. Now, I know this runs normally in the 70. Let's see, we're actually running it on for sale for 55, and that's the price is going to hold for the next week because you took the time to come into town. We figured we'd help everybody out, get a nice, reasonable price for everybody. 03, outstanding. Thank you, James. I appreciate you bringing the wine. It's great stuff, and thank you.